Hi, welcome back to Shitoku Tech. On my previous video, Heltec Wi-Fi LoRa 32 V3 text display examples, I got an interesting comment from a viewer of my channel. Let's take a look. Yeah, there we go. How do I display a text that comes from an MQTT topic? Everything I tried and the message does not show in my OLED. I have a board just like this. You pose an interesting question. I'd have to do some development on that. So I wanted to make sure that he actually has the Heltec V3. Well, I realized I need to sort of retrace my steps with MQTT, so I created this playlist of every video on my channel that has MQTT in the title. I'm sure we've used MQTT in other videos, but these are the ones with it in the title. Yeah, this particular video is referencing a free public broker and a free MQTT client. Yeah, MQTTHQ was a free public broker, and MQTTFX was a free MQTT client. Oh, MQTTHQ gone. Sorry. So we're going to need to find a new one. And then it turns out MQTTFX is now a free trial. Previously, it was a free product. So, yeah, I don't want to download something for a month. So I searched MQTTHQ on Bing here. Yeah, you see my search. And then down here, free public MQTT broker, HiveMQ. Well, that seems to be exactly what I'm looking for. All right. Oh, and they also have a browser client. This is a WebSocket MQTT client. So it's a WebSocket client, not the actual MQTT protocol. Okay, and so I'm going to go ahead and hit get started, and we want the HiveMQ Cloud. It's free. Enables you to connect up to 100 devices. Sign up for free, no credit card required. All right, I'm going to log in with Google. We can hide some of these details. You don't need to see everything. Let's go ahead and hit continue here. So now at this point, I'm at console HiveMQ Cloud. They just want a little bit more personal information, first, last, company name. I don't need to show you that, me typing that in. And after you type that in, you come here to your console. I want to create a serverless cluster. You see, that's free. The other one recommended, get started for free, but 34 cents an hour, that can add up. Now we want to hit manage the cluster. All right. Oh, it's hosted on Amazon Web Service. And we don't even have to worry about that. There's some third-party integrations. That's interesting. But let's just go ahead and get our URL and pop that into our client. There we go. Hitting the SSL button because we're going to use the WebSocket port is 8884. We don't want to use 8883 because this isn't MQTT, it's WebSocket. Oh, we need to create a username and a password. So credentials. Create credentials. We want to add some credentials. All right. So we'll give our credential publish and subscribe permissions, and we'll call the user Shitoku Tech. There we go. Let's get our password typed in there. And then, of course, we've got to repeat our password. Okay, now we're ready to save this, and we have our credential. And it has publish and subscribe permissions. So let's go ahead, type Shitoku Tech as the username. Type in our password. And let's see, can we connect? Yay, we're connected. All right, well, let's create a new topic. I'm going to call this MQTT refresher, and we'll put a /1 on the end because they illustrate there with /1. MQTT refresher /1. Now let's type a message. How about hello world? Yeah, I'm just relearning the tools. I wanted a free public broker because if I'm going to have to develop something on the Heltec V3 that's a MQTT client, okay, yeah, we're going to copy that topic into the subscriptions here. I made it green as well. So now I publish hello world and the message appears down below. Okay, so I am both publishing and subscribed. That's pretty cool. But this is a WebSocket client. I want a classic MQTT client. So I just downloaded this MQTTX client. Seems to be very full featured. It's very reminiscent of MQTTFX, except it doesn't have the dot and the F in the name. So I think we're in pretty good shape. Yeah, look for the link down below for the download for the MQTTX client. I do think it looks very full-featured. It'll be useful if you're experimenting with MQTT. So we need to create a new connection. Yeah, I was a little confused for a second here, the name, but this is just an arbitrary name in the GUI, so we can call this HiveMQ. That way we'll know what it is in English. So we got to go get our client URL here. Yeah, cluster URL. Hit the copy button there. Let's go paste that in our MQTTX client. Yeah, you see the host is MQTT://, and we're going to use port 8883 because this is going to be MQTT with TLS or SSL. Username Shitokutech. And of course we'll put our password in. There we go. The SSL secure is basically server verification. So the client's verifying the server. I don't know if there's any underlying certificates I need to play with, so I'm not going to bother with that. And hey, we're connected. All right. So we need to start a new topic. We'll call this Shitokutech. You see me typing the topic name down at the bottom there, Shitokutech. And we'll go with the /1 convention there. And let's just hit publish and boom, there it goes. Okay, so there you go. We're publishing on our HiveMQ broker. Very cool. And this is a serverless broker. Okay, so I'm going to subscribe to the new topic in my WebSocket client, Shitokutech /1, subscribe. Now let's go back to our MQTTX and publish another message. Hello. We click back there. Hey, message received. Okay, so we went from an MQTT client to a WebSocket client on HiveMQ. Yeah, there's HiveMQ. Excellent. I think I've accomplished what I wanted to. I wanted to relearn some of these. I needed a free broker, and so HiveMQ serves that purpose. So now I can go on to try to develop something for the Heltec Wi-Fi LoRa 32 V3 that make it an MQTT client. Look down below for the links to HiveMQ. Also the link to MQTTX. I think you'll want to check that out if you're into MQTT. Of course, give this video a like, leave a comment down below, and before you go watch more of my MQTT videos, please click on subscribe. Thank you very much.